Welcome to TSA Investing, my personal investment journey documented in real time. On this channel, I'm building a long-term investment portfolio through ETF index funds and cryptocurrencies, and sharing every step of the way. If you're interested in seeing how consistent, disciplined investing can compound over decades, let's dive in. My investment journey. I started my investment journey just over a year ago, November 2024. To be honest, the first step was the hardest. I invested a very small amount, basically a test run to overcome the psychological barrier between research and action. Since then, I've gradually increased my monthly contributions to a consistent €100 per month. This is the power of starting small. You don't need thousands to begin. You just need to begin. Over the past few months, I've refined my strategy. I now diversify across two main ETFs. 60% to VUAA, Vanguard All-World ETF Global Exposure, and 40% EQQB, iShares NASDAQ 100 ETF, tech-heavy U.S. exposure. I've also started experimenting with small crypto allocations. I'm currently using the Revolut app for investing, and I'm very satisfied so far. The investment process is simple, and I really like that. What are my investment goals? My index fund portfolio sits at €1,477, and I'm currently up €120, or approximately 8.9% return. Now, that might not sound massive, but remember, I've only been investing seriously for a little over a year. This is exactly what compound growth looks like in the early stages. Small, steady gains that accelerate over time. The crypto portion, about €89, is down €9. And you know what? That's fine. Crypto is volatile, and I'm treating it as a learning experience, not my retirement plan. What's important here, I'm not panic selling. I'm simply investing monthly and letting time and compound interest do the heavy lifting. I'm in my mid-30s, and I'm very aware that state pensions alone won't cut it. I want to build a solid investment portfolio that generates passive income in retirement. Here's my vision. Financial independence. A portfolio large enough that its dividends and appreciation provide a safety net beyond government benefits. Generational wealth. I want to leave this portfolio to my children as a legacy, not a fortune, but a foundation they can build upon. Retirement flexibility. By the time I retire, I want options. Invest more the market dips. Reduce contributions if life changes. Time and compound growth give me that freedom. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about slow, relentless wealth building. What is my investment strategy? I'll be honest, I'm not a market analyst. I don't have time to research individual stocks or day trade. So my strategy is simple: index ETFs and passive investing. Why ETFs? An ETF, or exchange traded fund, is basically a basket of hundreds, sometimes thousands of stocks, all wrapped into one security. When you buy VUAA, you're automatically diversified across the entire world economy. When you buy EQQB, you're betting on innovation and tech. Why accumulating ETFs? I'm currently using accumulating ETFs because of my country's tax rules. I'll do a detailed deep dive on accumulating versus distributing ETFs in a future video. Trust me, it matters for your tax bill. My monthly ritual. Each month, I invest €100. Some months, I might increase it to €120 or €150 if my budget allows. Other months, life happens, and it stays at €100. The key: consistency beats perfection. No emotion, no chasing trends. Just mechanical, disciplined investing. Here's the thing: investing is boring, and that's exactly why it works. On this channel, I'm documenting a real, unglamorous journey. No promises of 100x returns. No crypto pump and dumps. Just a regular person, investing €100 a month, and showing you how time compounds into wealth. This is as much a learning channel for me as it is for you. I'll share monthly portfolio updates, what I'm learning about ETFs, crypto, and tax-efficient investing mistakes I make. I will make them for sure. How to get started with minimal capital. The message: you don't need to be rich to start investing. You just need to start. If this resonates with you, subscribe, Let's grow together.